Have you ever considered what happens after you swipe your card, sign a loan, or miss a payment? Behind every transaction, every promise to pay later, lies a colossal, often unseen industry. An empire built not on gold or oil, but on something far more personal: debt. It's a silent force that shapes our economy, dictates our choices, and for many, defines their lives. This is the story of how your financial obligations become someone else's business, a multi-trillion-dollar world where personal struggles are bought and sold. Welcome to the business of debt. This is a story with two very different endings, a tale of two paths forged in the same system. First we meet Jane. Life was manageable, predictable, until a sudden medical emergency threw her world into chaos. The bills started as a trickle, then became a flood. Each payment due notification on her phone felt like a punch, a constant reminder of a debt she never asked for. Soon, the calls began. A shadowy figure in a sharp suit, the personification of a faceless corporation, relentlessly pursuing what was owed. Jane's hope dwindled with every ring, her life derailed by a system that felt designed to trap her. Her home, once a sanctuary, now felt like a prison of paperwork and pressure. But on the other side of the city, another story was unfolding. Meet Mark. Not long ago, he was buried under a mountain of student loans, the weight of his education threatening to crush his future. But where Jane saw a trap, Mark saw a challenge. With a determined look, he sat down, surrounded by spreadsheets and financial plans. He meticulously organized his finances, cutting costs, increasing his income, and attacking his debt with a calculated strategy. It wasn't easy. It meant sacrifice and discipline. But slowly, month by month, the numbers on his statements shrank. We see his journey from the anxiety of overwhelming debt to the triumphant moment he made his final payment, a testament to the power of a well-executed plan. So what happens to a debt like Jane's when it goes unpaid? It enters a hidden marketplace, a world far removed from our daily lives. Here, individual struggles are bundled together like financial products. Your medical bill, your old credit card balance, your student loan. They are packaged and sold for pennies on the dollar. Large banks and original lenders sell these non-performing assets to third-party collection agencies. In this abstract digital realm, your personal crisis becomes a commodity, traded between faceless corporate entities. The collector who calls Jane may not work for the hospital. They likely bought her debt, and their profit is the difference between what they paid and what they can get from her. It's a vast, efficient machine that turns personal hardship into a profitable enterprise. In the end, we see two starkly different realities existing side by side. On one side, Jane is still struggling, caught in the relentless gears of the collection machine. On the other, Mark is free, building a future he once thought was impossible. The system of debt is a paradox. It can be a devastating trap that preys on vulnerability, but it can also be a tool, a stepping stone to a better life if navigated correctly. The line between these two outcomes is often thin, and the deciding factor isn't luck, it's knowledge. In a world built on credit and obligation, financial literacy isn't just a skill, it's your ultimate defense, the key to ensuring your debt serves you and not the other way around.